one good match. The whole card was fantastic based on what we had to overcome. So again, Oscar's not here, but I know y'all will appreciate. I know y'all appreciate what we done and what he done and Eric Gomez and the whole team and people at the Zone. So thanks for showing up and look, it's late, y'all here, so thanks for being here also. But that fight, JoJo Diaz and Kid Austin, is a fight that everybody in here, I'm pretty sure, is interested in. And if you're not, then don't say nothing.
You got me laughing. I gotta say something. Damn, Bernard. Those are two of my brothers right there. Good Lord, man. You know.
I can tell y'all, JoJo Diaz took us into camp with us, and he helped groom him into what he is, showing him how to fight on his side. I watched JoJo put it on him in there, and they bang back and forth. So I think it will be an amazing fight, and I would support it 100% because I think JoJo is a great test to try to.
Eric, get the contract. Excuse me.
Yeah. And JoJo, before you leave, I know this is about Kid Austin, but I just want to tell you how proud I am. You know, we've spent months back and forth talking, and I've watched your journey, and I've listened to your journey. But to be back with your team, your girl, your family, and the team that like really truly loves you and believes in you, look, man, stay on top.
Thank you.
Congratulations, bro.
Mental health is a big deal, man. I've seen Kid. I talked about it in the press conference. He lived in our apartment attached to our gym for, you know, a year and a half. It's commitment to the sport, and you have it back. And Kid, man, let's go, baby. Like, I don't want y'all to fight, but god dang, man. Bernard done had to throw that out there.
We ain't getting hit, we ringside.
Shit. Shit, I thought Oscar was gonna hit me when Kid had that guy knocked down.
I mean, if I can't get Keyshawn, JoJo gotta be next then. But it is what it is. You know, we get to go back, enjoy our victories, and get back to the drawing board.
Damn, now we gotta get new teeth. We already
Okay, y'all gonna edit that out. No, but tonight, it was a good night. I got to face adversity my first time. Well, I wouldn't say adversity because, you know, it's boxing. It's my first cut, and it's bound to happen. You know, you still gotta fight through it. If you don't, you're in the wrong sport. I would like to give my hat off to Oscar Rose, tough guy. He could take a punch. I give him that. I thought he was gone for on the first knockdown, but he gave it his all, and you know, I appreciate him for taking the fight. And yeah, I gotta get back to the drum board. There's stuff I could work on, but I think I shocked myself when, you know, I was able to still fight with that cut, switch up the game plan, and you know, still get the job done.
Questions?
Real quick, Kid, 210 Boxing TV. So that 7th round, right? You got that knockdown. It seemed like the stoppage was gonna come, and then in that 9th round, you got headbutt right on the cheek. You know, you wins, but then it seemed like you just embraced that blood, like kind of licked it, and you just had that look. Like what was going through your mind when that was going on?
That wasn't me. I don't know why. But nah, because like I said, it's boxing. It's gonna happen. I'm not gonna quit because I got a cut. And I didn't look up at the TV, the screen, because I knew how big it was, because how I felt it just dripping down. So I didn't look up. And at the end, it's just boxing. It was gonna happen. You gotta fight through it.
I mean, it was under the eye, so it's not a terrible spot, but it looked bad. Like, the headbutt looked bad. Were you worried, thinking they were going to stop it? The doctor was going to stop it.
Oh, I told the ref. I told him, don't stop this fight. He said, I'm not. I'm just taking it to the doctor. I told the doctor, don't stop this fight. I'm good. Like, I'll let y'all know if I can't fight. But, you know, I knew it wasn't going to affect the fight because it's not leaking into my arm.
How many stitches did you have?
Too many.
It was like 15 or 20 or something.
It hurt. I tell you, it hurt. But, I mean, I go through it.
Listen, we've seen you fight here. We know how good you are. We've seen the talent. What I think we saw tonight that we hadn't seen before was you in a position where you had to put on a show. 48 hours ago, there was those same fans disappointed in a show they were looking forward to. And you came out and you had fan work. You erupted people. That moment when you came out and they thought we were going to stop it, I thought they were going to stop it too. And you erupted the crowd based off of just your willingness to fight. Was that something you came in knowing that there was a pressure on you to basically send fans home happy?
No, I came in, just coming in to get out that ring to make it back to my team. But at the end of the day, you got to give the fans what they paid for. All these people, they could have said, Virgil's not fighting, I'm not going to go. But the people that paid their hard-earned money to still come, they got to get a show at the end of the day. And we're not going to stop this fight just because I got a scratch.
And you did that.
Yes, sir.
I just want to add something, that's a credit to him and his team, and not just the training team, the promotional, everybody, because, this happens in boxing, it happens, and you got to be ready to step up. And this kid, he puts in the work, you guys all seen his Instagram, follow him on Instagram.
Yes.
But you guys see him, he puts in the hard work, and he's always in the gym, and he's always working, and these opportunities come, and you got to snatch them, you got to take advantage of them. And I am very, very thankful, like Bernard said, to Oscar, our team at Golden Boy, pushing through the zone for helping us and allowing us to do the show, because it could have been a big letdown. The Virgil fight with Stanionis was a hell of a fight. Everybody marked it on their calendar. But then you got to see a little bit of the young talent, that's the future of boxing. The guys that are going to carry the torch and run with it. So that's a credit to you and your team for you being ready to step up. So,
Yep.
so thank you guys.
I like the merch you got on. How can we buy your merch and
You
support
can't.
you?
No, but
Instagram.
How can we get the merch?
my store is on Instagram in my bio.
Okay.
What's the Instagram?
Kid_Austin1.
Yeah. I froze up, my bad.
All right.
Tap on the kid.
Okay, any other questions? Go ahead.
Yeah, Kid, I wanted to ask for you, what was the biggest difference for you from the first half? It seemed like Haskell, Lido, whatever you want to call me, fought a very negative fight, and then you managed to really put it on in the second half. What was the biggest adjustment you were able to make?
The biggest adjustment was to, I seen that when I switched to southpaw in the last round, that the cut was further away because he kept trying to land that right hand. So I seen, I'm still trying to fight because I got the blood swinging everywhere in my eye, but I feel like making that switch to southpaw was the biggest thing because he couldn't reach that right hand anymore.
And then, so you called out Keyshawn after the fight.
Yeah.
Made a great suggestion with JoJo. Those are two very different fights. Do you feel like they lead you on the same path?
I mean, like I said, I'm just here to do what they tell me to do. Bernard wants me to fight JoJo, I'll fight JoJo first. Then we could get Keyshawn. But then if I can't get Keyshawn, then I get somebody else. So it's all what my team and Golden Boy put the position they put me in. And I'm happy either way because I'm still going to show out.
You brought up something very, very important, and it's the styles. And he was able to adjust. The last couple of fights, we got him guys that were just, more stationary, Mexican style, right in front of him. Today, we had a guy that was a mover, and he was able to adjust and get to him, and cut off the ring for the most part.
Real tricky.
It's part of the development, and he's got to, but by the time he fights for his first world title, we want him to be ready for any style, because when you're fighting in there and you start landing those big punches, trust me, they're not just going to stay in front of, they're going to run. And that's kind of what happened tonight. It was a difficult style, but he was able still to make it, he made it exciting for the fans.
I guess
for
this
me,
is
for me being, co-promotion with Golden Boy. As much as I love JoJo, Bernard, I think you're a genius when it comes to matchmaking. I think it's a hell of a fight. Keyshawn Davis, look, man, let's park that shit for a while. I think that's a fight that it's gonna happen, and we win that fight. But I think with the two promotions, it's gonna take a little bit of time. I think we're giving Keyshawn more spotlight than anything at this point, and I could be speaking out of line, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I think there's guys. I think there's guys that are lined up, and I want to tell you, I've never felt so welcomed. Golden Boy, I appreciate everything that y'all did for us. Like I said, Davies Entertainment's a small promotional company. We, got Kid 4 fights in 10 months, and then y'all took over. Y'all treated us like royalty, and thank y'all. And I said it earlier, Kid, I love you, man. Pops, God dang, I heard you talking to me when in the corner. There's levels to this stuff, and we know that. And I learned so much sitting next to Oscar De La Hoya, Bernard Hopkins tonight, and Eric Gomez. Listen to you call the fight, knowing everything that was happening, it makes you realize, guys, this shit's getting real. And Kid's every fight from now on is going to be a top opponent, probably somebody that's been a world champion and has the potential to be a world champion. So, kid, I know that you're ready for the test, and let's go. It's back to the drawing board.
And it's not about, listen, and it's hard sometimes to manage this, but I know we have the team to do it. Egos. Ego is the first killer of success. When you got egos involved, then clear decisions can't be given to what matters.
Yep.
When egos is put to the side, and of course, you know your lane. That's important. Cook can't be in the goddamn roaster oven.
Come on, man.
And vice versa. You gotta know where your position is. That's why they have troops that have certain positions that they must uphold. No lines won't get crossed, so egos. But egos is the first killer of any success. And if you think I'm lying, ask anybody in any sports. They would tell you that. When egos involved, it's just a matter of time. And so, Kid Austin has so much that other fighters don't have. He has so much knowledge around him. And all the people that have that knowledge must wait their turn to give that knowledge and respect others in that circle. Knowledge that they know what they know, or they wouldn't be there to be able to tell his son, that's his son, the knowledge that they have. And you put those recipes together, I'm gonna get y'all hungry. You got a full course meal that you will wanna come back and get seconds. This is a different talent, and I'm not just hyping it up. I've seen Pernell Whitaker, I've seen Meldrick Teller from Philly, I've seen fighters in further up in years than that. This is something special. This man is something special. And I want y'all to know that this is recorded. Remember, rewind the tape back that I said this in 2023. Special.
He is just 20, right? But you can see there's special talent. If I asked him, he'd say tomorrow. But realistically, when do you think, how many more fights until he's...
Ask me, ask his father, ask his father.
When do you think, how many more fights until he's realistically fighting for that world title? One more fight, two...
That's totally up to Oscar and Bernard Hopkins. That's their lane. I train them, get it ready for whatever they give us. But that's a question, I think, for them.
I say JoJo Diaz tomorrow, and then we move forward to the next thing. I think JoJo Diaz should be the next fight. My opinion, again, I ain't got the final word, but I'm just letting y'all know that's why I shot first.
Well, I know
Because
that.
of JoJo Diaz's performance tonight. Why chase what's the other guy name again?
Yeah,
Okay,
thank you.
see, I'm glad you
Thank
said
you.
that
Thank
because
you.
we're not gonna keep bringing his name up like he's
We're
on this
giving him
man's level.
exposure, like-
Why you gonna give this guy a free commercial or infomercial? We want somebody that we got in-house that ain't a lazy dog, that's a live dog. And that showed y'all tonight that he still got fire in his belly, and that's JoJo Diaz. That Kid Austin can't fucking sleep on. He gotta go in there just as animated as he went tonight. So we can make that fight because it's an in-house fight with a live world champion at one time. Fought everybody in that division, never ducked nobody. JoJo Diaz got a second life based on not tonight, changing his life, the way he eats, the way he thinks, the way he want to take his rest of his career that he has left and makes the best of it. Let's make that happen.
So Bernard, let's make this a little contender series. Look, JoJo's talking about coming to San Antonio and getting committed and training. Why don't they do, training camp here and we fight September 7th, Eric Gomez here in San Antonio. What do y'all think about that? JoJo Diaz versus Kid Austin in San Antonio. Come on now.
This year, it must happen.
I'm talking in 60 days, not less than 60
Correct.
days. We can put on a show that the city that the world wants to see right here in San Antonio, Texas, and I swear to God it'll be dynamite. And both kids will be training in San Antonio. We'll follow the entire journey with cameras. We'll turn this whole thing into something bigger than just boxing. It's a lifestyle. People get to see what you have to go through to get to that point. I got the camera crew, I got a production company. Let's go.
Eric, know what that tells me? We ain't gonna get no damn sleep tonight or tomorrow.
Jake, last question.
We up for a week now.
To this point of like in-house fights, with Golden Boy stock in this division, what are the chances we get a Golden Boy lightweight tournament to like force all these other guys that they have to come over here to fight you guys?
Yeah, we can definitely do that. Yeah, we can do it.
And we can film the entire thing and produce it into a hell of a TV show. I got a couple connections.
I want to fight.
I'd rather do it when they're all champions.
Yeah.
I'd rather do it
Yep.
when they're all champions and
Yep.
fighting for world titles.
Let them earn it.
Yeah, you know, so.
But Bernard, can we follow that journey to get to the world?
Yes.
Okay, thank you guys. We're
Thank you.
gonna wrap it up.
Thank you guys, everybody.
Okay. Any other questions, guys? Anything? Okay, let's go eat.